Do not move. Sit down where you are. Please do not move. And Mayor will greet, inshallah. Welcome, Mr. Mayor. Last time we call you Eric Adams, Board of President. This time we say Mayor of the greatest city of New York. Welcome. As you see, brothers and sisters, many elected officials from our districts, Assemblyman David Whippering, our Councilman Jim Gennaro, our board members, Dawar Sabuluddin, our board beauty chairman, Saddam Muzaffar, President Siddiqur Rahman, Humayun Khan, Babul Majumdar, our treasurer, joint secretary, many of them here. And before Mayor, say he's here, we'll hear from the Mayor basically, but before Mayor, he will say a few words. Our Shahriar Bhai here, Hassan Bhai here, will hear from our district leaders few words. And also we'd like to introduce our person with the contract, new Commissioner of Community Affairs. These are our key person, the newly elected, you see he's here. Raise your hand so people can see who you are, our new Commissioner of Community Affairs. We'd like to start with a few words from the brothers be seated, and from Holy Quran, I'll request our Imam recite one verse from the Holy Quran. Imam Shamsi Ali.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين.
Jazakumullah khair, our brothers, our Imam Shamsi Ali, Brother Hassan is here. Jazakumullah khair for your time and efforts with Sharia by communicating with this. Thank you very much. With further ado, I'll request, we live in the district, and the person who represents us, our councilman. Please welcome Jim Gennaro, good friend of JMC. Please welcome Jim Gennaro.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Mayor, for being here. One more big round of applause for our great mayor. Not even 1 week, and he is here in this house. I got a little secret for you. Oh, am I okay? Am I blocking anybody? No. All right? Okay.
That's okay.
Okay. The mayor is not your friend. He is your family.
Yes.
He is here with you. And he is going to bring, public safety back to our city. He wore the uniform for 22 years. He answered the call, saved who knows how many lives, and now he has the lives of 8.5 million people in his hands, and we couldn't be more grateful or happy to have him as our mayor, to have him here. And I just want to, on behalf of the residents of the 24th District, just welcome him in a very, very special way, and just to give him the outpouring of love which he so richly deserves. Thank you all so much for having us, and once again, a great round of applause for our great mayor, Eric Adams.
Thank you, Jim, for your good words. As Jim mentioned, you see, he's sworn in office Saturday, and today is Friday, not even 1 week. And as he always mentioned, I'm not your new friend, old friend. And he proved he's an old friend. He's from us, he's from our community. As he take over, he's the first visit any ethnic groups or religious, the first is came to our masjid. We are proud of it. Thank you, Mayor, and we'll remember for your commitment and your dedication and sincerity for the community with you coming day, inshallah. You know what it means, inshallah, if God willing. Yes. At this time, also, our good friend, our assemblyman, David Whippering. Please welcome David Whippering.
Assalamu alaikum. It's a great pleasure for me to join my family again. As you know, I've been coming here for 20 years now. 8 years in the city council, and now 12 years representing you in the assembly in Albany. So I'm no stranger, but I want you to know our new mayor is no stranger to Jamaica Muslim Center. He was here at good times, but he was also here at tragic times. We've had many press conferences when there have been hate crimes affecting the Bangladeshi, South Asian, or Muslim community. And Eric Adams was there. No matter what position, what title he has been here many times. And I'm very proud that I represent the Jamaica Muslim Center, which, as you probably know, Mayor, is the largest mosque in New York City by population.
Yes.
So and this community has come of age. They've become politically aware, and it's really unbelievable that we're actually getting a new mayor who's been in office, as was mentioned, less than a week. But that just shows the regard he has for the Muslim community, for the Bangladeshi community, for the South Asian community. So I'm very proud to join with our great mayor here. Let's hear from the mayor.
Thank you, David. As David, said, is uncountable times Eric Adam visited last 2 years. With Bashir Bringlet as a board of president, 2 years ago, started coming and multiple times, especially when any Muslim issue arises, he chooses to come to JMC to address. So it shows JMC is a platform. If you say something, it goes to the city, goes to the United States, goes to the around world. So I hope you'll continue to choose JMC as your platform when you want to address Muslim issue or community issue, anything. So please, always the door is open for you. Remember us. Before I go to the mayor, I will request our president say a few words. Please welcome Dr. Siddiqur Rahman, say a few words.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الصلاة والسلام على رسوله الكريم. Thank you, Mr. Mayor, and all the officials to welcome to our Masjid Jamaica Muslim Center. It is our glad. We are really happy. Today is the day of Juma. It's the happiest day of our week. And today, within 7 days, took the oath, our mayor is here. Thank you, Mayor. This is his commitment. You saw him so many times here in our Eid Jamaat, and he fulfilled his promise that he loved the Jamaica Muslim Center, he loved the Jamaica Muslim community, and that's why he is here today. So we are requesting all the Muslims, please pray for our mayor, that may Allah guide him and help him to run the city very smoothly. He is making history in our Jamaica community, that the first mayor who come to see us within 7 days of his oath. Pray all the time, so that we need our city should be nice, should be clean, should be harmless. Any crime should be go out. So we will help him and he will help us. This is our request to everybody. Please, all the time, pray for all the city officials. May Allah protect all of them and guide them, inshallah.
Thank you, Dr. Siddiqur Rahman, for your remarks. Brothers and sisters, as we mentioned last time when last visit in Juma, concern about safety and security. And he mentioned his background is a law and order enforcement. He was in NYPD, and his committees, his priority will be law and order. And I proudly say his 107 is working with us very closely. NYPD, from the top to bottom, JMC, one phone call, they respond. They help us close the street to whatever we need. Thank you very much. On behalf of the JMC, presence of Mayor, our gratitude goes to NYPD for their dedication and contribution to JMC. All the elected officials are very closely working with JMC and the mayor office. All the mayors before, Bloomberg, Blasio, name it, working with JMC, and you prove it, you are friends of JMC. And we'll continue to work with you, and our community will continue to work with you. We have a lot of issues, a lot of things we will address, and you will help us And as you mentioned, your administration will be filled with some of our friends and family members from GMC and Muslim community, and hope you will fulfill your commitment. Further due, brothers and sisters, once again, who is here today? The greatest city of the earth, the capital of the world, we call it, New York City. And New York City, newly elected Mayor Eric Adams. Please welcome Eric Adams.
Thank you, brother. Assalamu alaikum. I am just really happy to be here with Councilman Gennaro and with let them get their pictures. And if you don't sit down, they're gonna get you. So, and my longtime friend David Weprin and my team here, as well as our new CAU Commissioner Fred Kreisner, who is a great government official. As was stated, and I said this over the years coming here, I'm not a new friend, I'm an old friend. And I am committed to the people of this city. I agree that this is the greatest city on the globe, the greatest city in the greatest country. So if we're the greatest city in the greatest country, then you have to be the greatest Muslim community on the globe. 1 million plus Muslims in this city have contributed to this city in spite of all that you have gone through. The Islamophobia, the hatred, the attacks, the criticism. You stood up to them. But if you were to do an analysis of those moments of despair and battle, you would see there was a constant companion through your struggles. I've been with you for so long. I stood with you during 9/11 when your young children were brought into the federal penitentiary for no reason. I was there on 3rd Avenue and 30th Street. I was with you when the women of your community that wore hijabs were attacked. I stood with you and I was there. I was there when Muslim officers started the organization, and I used my attorney to give them the foundation that they need to start the Muslim Officers Society. I was there when someone stated, "Kill a Muslim Day." I walked the streets with my brothers that from the Muslim community stated it won't happen while I was the borough president at the time. I was there when you decided to protest the Muslim ban, and we opened up Borough Hall and had one of the largest protests against the hatred that the former president spewed out. Time and time again, throughout the years, your struggles were my struggles. So if I was there throughout those years, why would you ever believe I'm not going to be here now? My consistent record speaks on behalf of my commitment. I stated before the election, I will come back and speak directly to you. And if you have not noticed, 6 days later, I'm here speaking to you. And we have a lot to do. And there's some who say it's 6 days later. How come you haven't found the cure for the common cold? How come you have not put a man on Mars? How come you have not done all of these great things? All I ask of you, be patient and work with me. I made promises and commitments, and I will live up to those promises and commitments. But the expectation of building a solid foundation that we can build on is going to take the necessary patience, coordination, and commitment. That's what we have to do. Your city has betrayed you. And that betrayal did not start January 1st, 2022. It has been in place for far too long. And if we want to end the betrayal, we must be methodic and smart and learn how to use governmental agencies to give you the resources you deserve to raise healthy children and families in your communities. That's what my commitment and promise to you. If my agencies work according to what your tax dollars require them to do, we will have safe streets. We will have the resources to educate our children. We will have the ability to ensure that our streets are clean, that the things you require from government is provided. That is my goal and commitment. So it doesn't matter if you're in a mosque, a synagogue, or Baptist church. There is no religious tool that states a dangerous person that shoots a gun, that bullet leaves the barrel, it doesn't stop and pass over a Muslim. It doesn't pass over a Christian. It doesn't pass over a Jewish person. It kills and destroys our family. And so I am going to make our city safe, because the prerequisite to our prosperity is public safety and justice. But I'm also going to allow you to worship without the fear of intimidation. You should be able to worship safely in your house of worship and have a real voice in the city. That's why I'm here with Pastor Gilford Morose, who's the leader of my faith-based initiative, as I had in Brooklyn. We're now taking it citywide, where you will have a voice on how to empower our faith-based institutions. It's time for your imams to be at the table when we make these important decisions. Yes. And participate in lifting our city up. And so we have a lot to do. We have to empower your small businesses so agencies don't come in and harass you to close, so that you're getting the resources that you need. The federal dollars that come in through the stimulus money, you should have support to know how to fill out the documents to receive your support. Your schools and religious schools. I'm a big believer in making sure that we don't disrupt your way of life. This is a safe, prosperous community, and I want to enforce and assist you in continuing to thrive in the magnitude that you deserve. So I'm here today as we start this journey. One of the first faith-based institutions or houses of worship I visited at the conclusion of being sworn in as the mayor. You will see me often, and you will hear from me often, and we will grow our city together, but we will participate as one New York. We believe our motto is, and I want you to say it as you move through the city, Eric Adams is the GSD mayor. Get stuff done. We are going to get stuff done. That's what we're going to do. And so I thank you. And I leave you in the same fashion that I greeted you. Assalamu alaikum. Thank you.
Congratulations, man. Love what you're doing, brother. Oh my God. I do. Yeah, you got the mask on. Of course. Jim, can you remember the board?
আপনাদের ভিডিওটা নূপুর আমারে বলছিল ফুটেজটা নিতে, আমি আপনি একটু ফুটেজটা দিয়ে দিতে পারবেন?
Okay, let's go. ভালো আছেন? অফিসার যাবেন? না, নামাজ পড়ব। আজ আমার টাইম তো কয়টা হয়েছে ভাই?